I wonder what Stan got me for my birthday party. Oh, look, a blue Mega Man. Thank you, Stan. You may eat pie and cake and ice cream now. And what did Wendy get me? Oh, it's the yellow Mega Man. Help yourself to pie, cake, and ice cream, Wendy. Oh, look what Kyle got me. It's a red Mega... Ants in the pants? Ants in the pants? Ants in the pants?
It's a game, dude. It's really fun.
You son of a bitch! You were supposed to get me the red Mega Man! Now I can't make Ultra Mega Man! You dirty, cheap-ass piece of crap!
They're all out of them, dude!
I hate you! I want you to die! Die!
Hey guys, welcome back to South Park in the Dark, a little podcast where me and my buddy Swag are here to review every single episode of South Park, week after week.
In the dark.
How's it going, Swag?
It's going.
Chiming
a little
in.
under the weather, but I'm still here, still ready to talk about our beloved South Park.
I like a guy that even though he's sick is willing to commit.
Always. Chase, how are you doing?
I'm doing lovely.
Oh,
Pretty good.
That's great to hear.
Comfy,
Good.
happy. Watched a couple good episodes of television in the past couple days, and I'm excited to talk about them. I will say I watched I watched Damien Thursday, so it has been a few days. That Tom's Rhynoplasty I watched today, so like I'm pretty fresh with that one. I'm just letting you know for when we start talking.
I actually watched Damien twice. I was telling you that I went on that 5K, and then I went out drinking with some of my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And then at night on Friday, I was like, I'm gonna watch an episode, but I passed out halfway through on the couch, so didn't get a chance to finish it. I had to rewatch it. However, it's fresh in my mind, and
That's good.
Also a good one.
Yeah,
That's pretty fresh as well.
I think if I have to rank them now, I hate to give it up at the beginning, but I do think I like Tom's Rhynoplasty more. This was a set of two that like there was a clear winner in my mind, and it was that one. I had a good time with that.
Disagree.
You disagree? Wow.
I disagree.
I'd be wrong on my own podcast.
Big fan of Damien.
Yeah, I like Damien, but I don't know if I gave it any more than like I knew I should laugh, kind of like the whole time. But I still do have a lot I did like about it. Like I still enjoyed it. I just didn't find myself laughing out loud a whole lot. But
That's fair.
We'll get into all the technicalities. Let's jump into the episode. So currently we are on season 1, episode 10. Damien, first aired on Wednesday, February 4th, 1998. Fun little episode. Comes in pretty strong.
Oh my God.
It's a South Park episode through and through.
We also just get introduction to some key players throughout the entire series. Then
Yeah, we get
absolutely one
introduced
key player.
to Satan.
The Big Red. Yeah.
Red, yeah. We're also introduced to Damien, but I don't remember every episode of early South Park, but I don't think he ever shows back up ever again.
I think you're right.
So I'll call myself out on that later if he does. But for now, like that's it. I think Satan's the only like true introductory character in this episode.
Yeah. So in this episode, we have Damien, who just is a new kid in the class, and then starts wreaking havoc on everything and everybody, and talking about he is the prince of the underworld, or the dark prince. I don't know. There's a lot of princes going around. I'm not sure what
That's
he's
true.
considered
Yeah,
as.
it does get confusing.
But his dad is Satan. That's what we find out.
Right.
And ultimately, Satan and Jesus have a boxing match, which I don't know. The plot is just so straightforward. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
All the little all the adult characters in it. They play their role. Satan and Jesus play their role. The kids play their role. I enjoy it.
It's certainly a fun and like very ballsy concept, like especially for 1998. That's it. Jesus, like they're just going balls to the wall with the Jesus as a character in South Park, and he's gonna fight the devil. The devil kicks his ass.
At one point, Pastor Maxie goes, "Hey, it's that guy from the public access
Yes,
show."
yes,
And
I wrote that down. I was like, he doesn't even know it's Jesus.
Yeah. So Chase, it wasn't your favorite of the two, but
correct.
Tell me what you liked about it, and maybe what you didn't like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there wasn't really anything I didn't like. Like I said, I still enjoyed it. I just didn't laugh as much as the next one. Oh yeah, I got quite a bit of things. I like that the Cartman's handing out his invites to his to the class, and he even invites Wendy over Pip. He hates Wendy. Wendy hates him. He invites her over Pip. Pip does not get an invitation. And also the fact that Cartman picks out his gift and assigns them to his friends and has great reasoning as to why he's making each friend get him his.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite bits of the episode.
Yeah.
It just really just kind of plays on Cartman being Cartman.
It is a pretty...
And I didn't realize, it was Wendy over Pitt. It was also after Kenny got turned into a platypus.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't get me a gift anymore, so Wendy, you have to get me a gift.
Yeah, he does pawn his gift off. Yeah, so that was fun. So right out the gate, Damien means business because you're not introduced to him directly as Satan's son. You have to solve that, but he has abilities right out the gate. He turns Kenny into the platypus. The music plays in the
The ambiance, the atmosphere. And right in the beginning of the episode, in the classroom, just a couple little neat things that I had pointed out for decorations. But on the wall, it says what we dream of, and then it's all just pictures of aliens. So I think this episode and the next one, there's just drawn aliens that all the kids did. And then on the numbers on the back wall, in this episode, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wow.
So I enjoyed that little
Good catch.
And then when Damien's fucking up shit in the cafeteria, a rifle flies by. So I think that's a little, throwback to Columbine, those good old days.
Oh, God. Yeah, maybe. Oh, geez.
Not sure if I can say that.
Yeah. We don't know that for sure, but it's a good theory. I have written here, Chef's good message song becomes about sex. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, Chef's songs still kill it, yeah.
Yeah. You know what, though? It's been a week, and I don't remember what Chef's song is from this one.
So I believe Chef's song starts out relatively tame.
Mm-hmm.
And then just goes.
What is it about?
To a crazy place. All right, it's about Damien being the new kid in school, being a total weirdo freak.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sings about how everybody's different, even with the color of the skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Everybody.
Yeah, it leads to him just having sex with people of all different races. Got
it. Everybody's different, and that's okay. Because even though we might have different color skin, different points of views, be tall or thin, doesn't mean I can't lay you down, woman. Over there.
Yeah. Very, very well done. Very well done. He always finds a way to just it just works. Yeah, still killing it. I don't know when this is gonna stop either. Like, I know it stops becoming every episode, but it has been every episode.
For a quick side note, this might be my favorite running gag of the show. Everyone knows Kenny dying. Everyone knows. I learned them today, but Chef singing songs about fucking is a fantastic ongoing joke.
At this point, it's happened more than Kenny has died because Kenny got to live during the Christmas episode. So,
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, that gets lapped eventually hard, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, they land every time. They're so creative. Lyrically, they are so creative, and I love them, and I look forward to more of them. I hate to know that a day comes where it's not all the time, and eventually never again.
Yeah, that'll be our most hated episode once it stops. Once we realize, no Chef song.
Well, even worse when we get to when Chef's dead.
Whoa, spoilers!
I'm sorry. There was a point where they were outside, and there was this I just wrote down old recess lady. I don't really know who she is, but she was just screaming at him. I was like, I don't know who this is, but that's a pretty funny random character.
Well, and I don't have it noted, but I'm pretty sure she just called him a little bastards.
Right.
And inside, you little bastards.
Yeah. Exactly. For such a random one-off character, and so specific of a character.
I mean, there's got to be a small town somewhere that has that lady.
Dude, that's why they put her in there. I bet she comes from one of their histories for sure.
Yeah.
She made me laugh. That it just out of nowhere says that. I know there was just a quick moment, but Butters gets thrown off a some sort of piece of playground equipment, and he screams, and it's certainly not the Butters voice we know. It's like really high pitch. It's like, so I just noticed that and wrote that down. I was like, well, Butters doesn't have his voice just yet.
Has Butters talked yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's not even a named character at this point.
Not even Leopold.
Like, I haven't even wrote him down as like properly we got introduced to him character in any episode yet, because I know we know that's Butters, but if you didn't watch the show yet, you would have no idea who he is. You would just know him by what he looks like. So I don't want to write that down just yet.
Some little homo with yellow hair.
Love Butters. Man, he's a great character. But we'll get to
Big fan.
I like Jesus versus Satan now on pay-per-view. They make it a pay-per-view event the same day as Cartman's planned birthday of all these gifts he wants.
Yeah. Oh, and the whole build-up just to Satan coming up, them having their little first contentious argument or whatever, and then everyone's like on Jesus' side. They're going to the bookie, which is the same bartender.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fun. That scene is hilarious actually, because it's just like they're all pumped for Jesus to begin with. He's getting weighed in. Fucking Satan shows up, and they're all just like, "Oh, wow." We'll see.
320. Oh,
we'll see you later, Jesus. They're just trying to be so nonchalant about like, totally, we're voting for you. And I actually forgot how this episode ended, because when Jesus is like, there's only one person in town that's still voting for me, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, who is the one character that voted for themselves or voted for Jesus? So that was something. But I thought that whole little bit was funny. Tries to persuade the boys into being like, help me out, you guys still believe in me.
And then at the one point actually really got me to laugh out loud was Satan's being questioned at the news people segment. The press is asking questions, and they asked him the Gulf War question, like, are you responsible for the Gulf War?
And he gets real serious. Satan even is like, oh shit, like, as if to say like, he is.
Dude, for that time, that must have landed so hard.
Pretty hard.
So well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Still did for me now. Just, knowing about it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's fucking great.
Yeah. There's a point where I think Kyle is trying to talk Jesus, or like makes himself feel like he doesn't believe in Jesus, like into winning the fight, and Cartman just tells him Kyle's Jewish, and Jesus is just like, oh, like he gets it. Yeah. Oh. He gets it and accepts it.
We didn't mention how Pip just gets fucked up in this episode.
Yeah, I wrote a note at one point that said, Damien kills Pip? ?
Yeah.
And then I wrote next to it when it happened, nope, when he came back.
It's really funny because that's exactly what I said. Did Pip die? LOL, no.
Yeah. It looked like it. He won everybody over with it.
Yeah, I mean, he got spit on the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He was, I guess, referenced as Spark Boy at some point.
Right.
And then he blows up. Oh, man. Pip got, they hated Pip.
Yeah. That's why I wrote it with a question mark. I was like, I don't think I remember Pip ever dying, so he just gets fucked up. Yeah.
As he should. Remember 1776. Go on.
There were a lot of things. I still have quite a bit more that I did like about the episode.
Nice.
I did like when it got to the guy that was announcing the fight. He called Jesus. Or I think he says Jesus el Savior Christ. Like he just gets so into it. I thought that was so funny. And then he calls Satan Beelzebub. It's just like, oh man, this is so fucking good. Especially, what do you roll? El Savior Christ. I dug that. That got a good laugh out of me. So Cartman asks everybody for the different colored Mega Mans and the Mega Man sets and yada, yada, yada. He tells everybody what to get them. He's instructing them on paper like, Wendy, you're going to have to get me this color, the green Mega Man, because it's the cheap Mega Man. That's why we had Kenny getting it. But now he's a duck-billed platypus. So it's just funny little lines like that. And then he goes on to be like, so baby, that means you're going to buy me. And Kyle shows up. and gives him ants in the pants. Ants in the pants. Ants in the pants.
Which I don't realize was like a real gift.
It's a real game. You've never played Ants in the Pants?
Idea.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a real game. You launched
I had friends
ants
growing up, so never played
it. Fuck off. Yeah, you play these with friends. So, yeah. I don't know. I just remember that from my like childhood, quoting that all the time. Ants in the pants. Ants in the pants. What the fuck is ants in the pants? Dude, it's a really cool game. He's so mad he cancels the party. He like blows it so out of proportion. And then when the kids leave, Stan's just like, oh, he's always like this. This whole carnival gets shut down. And they're like, yeah, this is how he is. Let's go watch the fight.
Dude, Mrs. Cartman fucking puts on a crazy birthday party.
Yeah.
There's elephants there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She spoils her son.
Maybe
he has sex with Chef. Hard to say.
Oh, there's definitely a few points in the series that she has sex with Chef.
Definitely. It's a big point of the season finale of this season.
Spoilers.
These are spoilers. So Jesus wins the fight by throwing one punch, and Satan kind of wins in a way, if you think about it, because he gets knocked out. Satan wins the bet. Satan doesn't win the boxing match.
Yeah, no, Satan, throughout South Park, I've always thought of Satan as a reasonable person, a reasonable, extra being.
His character develops.
Point, but like this point, like he's not completely evil, but he does screw over people, and that's, I guess, in the long run, that is Satan.
Yeah,
he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, I do like watching it when his character like grow throughout the series too. Like they do so much with him.
Oh, and I love seeing Satan. I think some of the best episodes include Satan.
Totally, I agree. And the movie like really includes Satan.
I was just watching the freemium episode, and Satan pops up there and talks to Stan about his addiction, and it's like fucking fantastic. It's just a great moment for Satan.
Good job, South Park, for good Satan moments. We needed more of those.
We did a lot of Satan moments. Yeah, big fan of Satan.
Big fan of
Big Red.
Big fan of Satan here at South Park in the Dark. Hail Satan.
Clip that.
I'm going to cut that. At least just that last part.
No, clip that for the fans. Clip it. Keep it going. Put that out there. Clip it.
Yeah. Clip it good.
Put that in a little clip and then send it to all your friends saying, Hail Satan. So after Genie.
So after the fight, the town realizes that Satan screwed them over, and they're just like, Jesus, will you please forgive us? And he's just like, oh, heck, do I have a choice? I just thought that was a quickie little funny dad joke. And then Jimbo kills Kenny by thinking he's a duck-billed platypus and yells, he's coming right for us. So that carries on and just shoots him.
I mean, for season 1, they throw back like a joke.
They will, yeah.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And they don't overdo it.
No, you're right. They could have just, run any joke into the ground, but they don't. They make you wait a little bit, and then they'll give you a little nibble on a good little joke.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about the first one. I like I said, I didn't dislike it. I just like this next one more. But talking about that episode, it gave me more to laugh about than I had remembered. So that's good. Yeah,
no, that's why. Like, I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed Satan a lot. And I just kind of enjoyed the simple plot of it, or the plot and the subplot of it.
Yeah.
I just got a few more things from a little trivia page. Damien stormed the cafeteria. Someone counted all this. 26 milk cartons, 22 food trays, 11 desks, 8 bunny fish, 6 telephones, 5 fire alarm switches, 5 benches, a clock reading 12:05, 3 happy face bags, 3 footballs, 2 shotguns, 2 beer cans, Pip's hat, box of snacky cakes, yellow backpack, Mr. Hanky also in the cafeteria, a cow, various signs, and then Kevin Stoley and Craig Tucker. So they were also flying in the storm.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I'm glad someone took the time and counted all that.
I don't think I noticed there was that much stuff in it.
That's fantastic.
I have to watch that again.
And then a little thing about Pip According to the DVD commentary, Pip was originally supposed to die in this episode, but they decided not to kill him off because they needed him for crowd scenes. He may or may not be killed off later. We will get to that point. And then my 2 things I have still written down. It's so funny. The parking lot.
Pip doesn't die.
Oh, actually, and I don't think you will remember. Yeah, it's in an episode that I think it was taken off the air. But then in the parking lot for the fight, there is a penny for bicycle, one of those bicycles with the small wheel and the big front wheel.
Mm-hmm.
They were really big ones to like jump up on to get on top of the bicycle. That was pretty funny. And then also a tank in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And one pretty obvious alien watch.
Oh, alien watch.
Alien watch. Yeah, one in the fight, one in the crowd.
Oh, nice.
Watching the fight.
Good catch.
Got beautiful. He got beat a few times and definitely there. Enjoyed the fight.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, I saw another one when I was drunk the other day, but I don't have it noted, so I don't think I did then. But yep, definitely one alien at least.
Nice. Well, then with that, shall we carry on to the next episode?
We shall.
What the hell are you doing, Cartman? My mom said if you want to become a lesbian, you have to lick carpet.
Really?
Well, I got an Indigo Girl CD. The guy at the record store said it was perfect.
And I got these killer Birkenstocks.
I woke up very early one Sunday morning.
This is a bunch of crap. I've been licking this carpet for 3 hours and I still don't feel like a lesbian.
All right. Well, the next episode is season 1, episode 11. Tom's Rhynoplasty. First airing on February 11th, 1998. Yeah. So right out the gate, I was pretty into this episode. Why don't you give you give the summary of the episode, and then I will talk about my shit.
Yeah, so I think this is like another holiday episode, the Valentine's Day episode for South Park, where Mr. Garrison is in a weird subplot that I don't think it ever got explained and how it started. I'm not sure. Maybe you picked up on that. But they get a new teacher, and she's a babe. So, yeah, what is her name? Miss Ellen. Miss Ellen. Damn, she's so fine, says Chef. And so all the boys fall in love with her. Wendy gets pissed. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Wendy
furious
this upset before. Yeah, like, dude, she's gotten a fight with Cartman, but like later in the series. But man, she is mad.
Hella mad.
That Stan can't
Psycho
stop throwing
mad.
out. Yeah, at the sight of Miss Ellen. But hey, always be tripping, I guess. So yeah. And that's pretty, like, for the plot of it, but without giving it, like, completely away what happens at the end. This episode had a weird, like, main plot, subplot that just had a lot of events, but, like, didn't really, like, it wasn't a roller coaster. It was just, like, a lot of shit happening.
Yeah. Yeah, and I liked all of it. It was
fun, yeah.
It starts out immediately with a scene with, like, Wendy. I think she's inviting Stan to, like, eat or go on a date or something. And Cartman is just laughing his ass off at all of it.
Fucking going in on that.
I immediately am into it. I'm immediately having a good time with the episode because it's just so funny to see Cartman just fucking make fun of them and just laugh at who they are. So I love that.
And for me, it takes me back to a place because I think this show can really get your whole perspective off of 3rd or 4th graders. It can, like, they're like, oh, they're talking a certain way or they know these certain things. But things like this really kind of brings it back to, like, they're in 3rd grade. They are just elementary. Like, Cartman making fun of a girl asking a boy on a date is fucking hilarious.
So hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, bust his balls, go in.
Yeah. So, yeah, and it just put me right into a good mood. So immediately I'm already laughing. Not like crazy, but, like, I'm laughing at the episode. And then it gets into the subplot a little. And it's Mr. Garrison's he's getting a surgery, they explain, which is why he's out. Which they're all so pumped for. And when the principal, when she's just like, what does she say? Something about, you got to treat her with respect. And they're just like, we don't respect Mr. Garrison. Like, oh. So that was funny. And also, side comment, when the substitute's trying to figure out what they've been learning and they start talking about, like, some fucking dumb television show as if, like, Mr. Garrison just comes to school and gossips. So that was funny.
Pretty much accurate, right?
But he's getting a nose job. And I love a lot of things about that scene. Like, it goes to him looking at all these noses. It's just like little things here and there. And then boom, David Hasselhoff's face. He's just like, ooh,
Yeah.
I want that one. And the way the Tom from Tom's Rhynoplasty describes it, he's like, it'll either be great or like you won't be able to go outside. You'll live a life dark and cold and it's just funny because it's like with real plastic surgery, it's like it's either gonna work or you're gonna look so fucking bad and everybody's gonna make fun of you. And they're laying it on thick with his description of what it's like. So that was funny.
And yeah, I've never even thought about that.
Yeah, I cracked up pretty hard at that comment. And then the episode, like you said, it does just kind of keep going on scene by scene, taking through the plot and subplot that aren't really connected at all. But it gets into the scene of like the boys fighting over Miss Ellen, and they want to get her a gift, and they're even competing with Chef. And Carmen says, Carmen wants to buy her a vacuum. He's like, girls love vacuums. So just like sexist comment right there. He wants to swoo her by buying her a vacuum.
Oh, classic.
So that was funny. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of great Cartman lines that show a lot about him throughout the episode. They go to school. Chef has caught wind of the substitute, and he comes in and sings to her. Another good song, like always. So that, the joke continues.
Well, did you see how Seth gets makes the first move? How he gets to talk to her?
Yeah, he brings Kyle out. What is it? It's
he brings her detergent. He brings Kyle detergent.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's coming his crazy crackers leaving their detergent everywhere.
Yeah, that was funny.
I love that. That's the line I howled out loud.
Kyle just like, it's not
random.
even mine.
That's like are moving in.
Yeah,
he's moving on the jet.
Just moves in, sings, and for the first time, we are seeing at least the women that Chef is singing to not affected at all, but she still agrees to go out with him.
Which also is a W in my book.
That's fair.
She's like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Even though we later find out she has no interest. So
she has no interest. Yeah. But before we find out about that, angry Wendy goes to talk where they try to have like this emotional speech, and Wendy's just like, don't fuck with me. And right there, Wendy lays the seed of her plan. Don't fuck with me. And she lives by that statement till the end of the episode.
My last note in this whole entire thing is, Jesus, don't fuck with Wendy.
Yeah.
That really held true throughout it.
Psycho girl she goes in this one. Yeah. There's a scene where the kids are having her open up the gifts they got for her, and Kenny gives her the sausage, and she's just like, what a scrumptious sausage you have. And he's just being funny. I also love the scene when Chef's talking to the kids about, I don't even know what it is, but they say something, and Kenny's like, yeah, I know that. And then they say something again that's just like, well, it's like Chef makes some kind of analogy, and they're like, Kenny? And Kenny doesn't know, but it even looks like Chef's trying to like get some information. I wish I would have wrote that one down.
Yeah, I don't have the comments written down either. I'm surprised I don't even hear the synopsis. But the one thing I really wish I could understand in this episode, because there's a lot of lines that... Yeah,
we're probably nailers.
It was just Kenny speaking, and it was just about either fucking Miss Ellen or knowing something like egregiously sexual. And I'm upset we missed out on that.
Wendy gives her a dead animal in her gift, and she's just like, oh, a dead animal. Thank you.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, can't get this woman. Why did I write this? Biggest dump ever seen. Biggest dump ever seen. Somebody says that. Biggest dump I've ever seen. But I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can help you with that one.
Wendy tries to talk to Stan out of liking her, and he says, she was just in the bathroom. She took the biggest dump I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it still doesn't work. Stan's puking, and she hates it. It's kind of sad. It is so sad that that's how she has that little montage of all the time Stan's ever puked on her, and she sees it as a positive thing.
Which, I mean,
him. It makes sense.
If you're gonna find a woman, a woman's gonna look at that being like, oh, it's cute. It's gross, but it's still cute.
I get why it's happening.
Yeah.
But then Miss Ellen is revealed to be a lesbian, and Kenny doesn't even know what a lesbian is.
Yeah.
And the boys are just like, I'm gonna be lesbian. That's what the scene was. Chef kept making analogies to her being lesbian, and Kenny got like the first bit, And then he didn't.
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
next
but
one.
the other ones, the other two weeks, like I have no idea.
Yeah, no clue. And so the boys want to be lesbians.
But no, where Miss Carmen helped him out.
I know, that's what I said. Like another example of Miss Carmen's just like bad. I don't know if I want to call it bad parenting, but just like forcing her thoughts on her child. And like my mom said, if I want to be a lesbian, I have to lick the carpet. And they just all get down and start licking his carpet. That was funny as fuck. And then they go to fighting over who's a better lesbian, and they're just like, you're just a fatter lesbian, Carmen. Such
Wasn't
a
there
funny
a point
scene.
of this where like Carmen's eating a box?
Oh yeah. That's later on, and he said,
Yeah, I
have to
out of
chow
that
on
one.
on box. Yeah. That's later on. I don't remember exactly when, but I have that. That's one of my last notes. Chow on box.
I love that bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for one thing, calling a vagina a box is just wild. But then Carmen just
So
eating
funny.
a cardboard box.
And he also
Set
got
me.
it from his mom.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then Wendy does her makeover to try to win over, and she almost does it. Carmen says she looks like the chick from Grease, Elton John.
Yeah.
So that was funny. And then of course the teacher comes in dressed the same. So she wins everybody over again, and Wendy's fucking pissed. I can't remember. Oh yeah. Wendy's pissed about that, and then Stan wins the spelling test, so he gets to go like out for dinner with the teacher. And then the vice principal comes in and is like, Wendy, your grandma has died. And she's just like, just keeps screaming about it. Things just keep getting worse for this woman. And all while this is happening, we got Mr. Garrison walking around town as David Hasselhoff. And women just fucking love him. Being smooth, not being smooth, but still people treat him like he's being smooth. They rip his clothes off.
Yeah, dude, he was getting down, like non-consensually too.
Totally. Yeah, notice how he got over that pretty quick.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sign, if there
That
ever
thing.
was one. And honestly,
It's
I
like it
can't even
happens.
remember. He ends up like fixing his face, changing it back, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he wants it back, and the teacher almost stayed, or Miss Allen almost stayed forever. But Wendy.
What happened? Tell me.
Oh, okay. But Wendy, she has other plans. She sees Stan out on the date, I guess, and she's telling him that it's not a date, and tells him, I thought what a lesbian was, maybe, but then he tells the guys the next day that they made sweet love. So that's something. Wendy calls it quits, so she says. She apologizes to everybody, gives a nice little apology scene. And then out of nowhere, the Iraqi government army shows up, and she's a fugitive, and she allegedly, Miss Ellen, she grabs a sword at one point and starts to fight back, so it almost makes it seem like, okay, yeah, she is an Iraqi refugee or fugitive. But no, it was Wendy who concocted the entire plan. By being friends with the Iraqi government, she knows how to speak their language, which is totally not actual Iraqi. It's just like gibberish language they're speaking in the actual episode. And the neighbor women and get Stan back. And she tells Kyle, like, don't fuck with me. I told her not to fuck with me. And Kyle's like, whoa, dude. And she shoots her into the sun. Gets her put in a rocket that gets shot to the middle of the sun.
Yeah, she even watches it happen.
She totally does. She's like, everybody get your eclipse sunglasses ready. She's pumped about it. Psycho. Full psycho Wendy went. And Stan pukes on her again. And she's like, don't worry. Like, she's so happy. She's almost blushing because he's puking on her again.
Yeah, she's stoked.
Yeah.
I was just watching that last scene again where, Kenny dies via sword from Miss Ellen.
Right. Yeah, she kills him.
Yeah. After the struggle over it. And then, Kenny dies. Mr. Garrison doesn't come back in that episode.
Okay.
He goes back into Tom's rhinoplasty to his face fixed.
Okay.
And then they're outside. Why are they outside? I don't know, but at some point, the Iraqi government came over, so everyone had to evacuate. So the cops are there, and then that's when Carmen's eating the box.
Yes, it is. Yep.
And then you get Bebe or Wendy just chilling.
Mm-hmm. Wendy and Bebe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking
just chilling.
success.
Bitches getting what they want. So I don't know. Yeah, not a very deep episode. Not like two plots that just kind of did their own shit. But I thought all the jokes they did in each of their shit landed hard for me. I was laughing. I was really into this episode as it was happening.
Yeah, I found the title of the episode being Rhynoplasty. I thought it'd play a bigger part, but I guess I never really crossed paths, Mr. Garrison, in the class again until later.
Tom's rhinoplasty is really more involved. Like the name of the episode is talking about the B storyline, in my opinion, of the episode.
Right.
Could have called it Miss Allen.
Yeah, or or box eater, or carpet muncher.
Lesbian, anything.
Lesbian. Yeah, I enjoyed the episode again, not as much as Damien, but I found some, fun little quirks in this one.
Yeah.
I really wish I got understood Keddy. At one point in Tom's rhinoplasty, the picture in the back was a picture of Trey Parker and a photo, like during a photo shoot.
Nice.
He's wearing a weird hat. This is the second instance of King Jimmy's Buffet. So they first brought Starvin Marvin to.
Yep.
I see Jimmy's. I always think Jimbo. So I'm like, oh, he's cut two places. Nope, different Jimmy.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I'm waiting to see when that show or that place, because you don't see that much these days. Like it's an earlier season's restaurant.
At one point, the alphabet changed to like the regular where the alphabet should be, and then changed back. That's just a weird thing that I saw. And I don't think we can talk about this episode without actually mentioning that there was a celebrity guest, Natasha Henstridge.
Oh, I was going to say David Hassel.
Oh, no,
just his face.
Speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's cute, I would say she's attractive, so yeah, I think, they probably had like a crush on her and then made her like a
Is she the voice of Miss Allen?
Yeah, she's Miss Allen.
I don't know who she is.
She's a Canadian actress.
Oh, okay.
There's a better one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A babe.
Yeah, definitely. Especially then, yeah. Probably not much now, but
yeah,
maybe still. Hard to say, but yeah.
Hey, who knows? Yeah, hey, we're not trying to say anything.
Everybody's beautiful. Big or small.
Wow. Good late input there.
Thank you. Yeah. So you got anything else to say about Tom's rhinoplasty?
Not really. I mean, the trivia this is
Alien
not
Watch?
extensive. There's no alien watch, no aliens. Yeah, got a chef song. Kenny died.
We should do a tally
normal
where we
episode.
tally the running jokes and see like if one stays ahead, one if it ever gets caught up. It'd be fun.
I'm not sure how you spelled tally. I'm curious about that. Do you say tally or tally?
Tally.
Oh, it's not tally.
No, so start a tally.
Oh,
is what I'm saying.
with towels?
No, with a towel.
Or tally?
Counting. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I think I like the character.
No, but Tally
We
will
can't speak
eventually
about it.
be on that Tally because he's almost like a running bit. I digress. That could be something fun we do. But other than that, solid 2 episodes.
That's all I got.
And yeah, so that is our episode. This will be the first episode coming out before Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all of our viewers who are celebrating Christmas. Next week, we will be covering the final 2 episodes of season 1 and getting us set and ready to go for season 2. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We're doing this for fun, but man, we're going to get through the first season pretty quickly here. So that'll be exciting. Yeah.
Who knows? We might even get to record one of these episodes together over New Year's.
Whoa.
I know. Very fun. Very cool. We could even watch the episodes together. That'd be so fun. Yeah.
Whoa.
I
No,
know.
you don't watch it. You don't want to watch it with me. I pause it pretty often.
You do?
Oh, that's how I catch all the shit in the background. If I see
guess you'd
something
have to.
remotely close,
Yeah, I guess you
I
have to.
pause and rewind.
Let's not
and
watch it
a few
together,
times.
but we will record together.
I know you're gonna hate watching with me.
No, I won't. All right. So we are South Park in the Dark. Catch us every Wednesday here at the Nerd Shit in the Dark. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the channel, whatever we're on. Follow Nerd Shit in the Dark. Watch Nerd Shit in the Dark. Watch Nerd Shit in the Dark, The Good Filler Arc. Watch South Park in the Dark. Watch all our shit. And we'll see you back here next week. Bye, everybody. Say bye, Swag.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.